Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my B6 monthly inserts for the month of September. Alright, to start off, I'm going to grab my two washi tapes that I've decided to use for this month and also my Mom B sticker book. These I don't think have a title, but this one just says 1050 stickers and it has different color schemes and I really like it. Since this sticker book actually had two teal and gold spreads or groups of stickers, I was trying to decide which one I liked better, and I decided to go with the darker kind of teal gold for this spread. So I went ahead and pulled out a full box, and I had to cut it in half. In retrospect, I probably should have just used my scissor instead of putting it on the cutter. It was a little hard to get off, and I couldn't do it as exact as I would have liked. But I'm just going to roll with it and be okay with the fact that it's not perfectly fitting into the box. I pulled up this little quote that just says, "Love what you do and do what you love," and I put it there on the right-hand corner. I am totally obsessed with this teal and gold washi. It is really smooth and it is very easy to work with. So I'm using this to indicate times that my husband will be away. This is the home stretch for us guys. We're at the tail end of 2 years of being away from each other. So he should be coming home either somewhere between the 15th and the 17th or the 18th. Since he's in the military, I don't have an exact date, but I do know that this is my last few weeks without him, so I have marked those weeks off with this washi. Next, I'm grabbing these school stickers from Let's Plan It because I knew that on Monday my son was going to have the day off. On Friday, I also had an additional day off. It wasn't really a day off, I was working from home, so I pulled out that celebrating Munchkie for Friday to indicate that, and then I crookedly put the no school down and then tried to fix it afterwards for Labor Day on the 4th. I'm using these guitar stickers, which are some stickers that I just made myself, and these are to indicate days that my son has guitar lessons. I do like indicating how many guitar lessons he has each month because I pay for 4 lessons a month, so if he has to get 5 lessons or less than 4 lessons, then I have to kind of plan for that accordingly in my payment to the music teacher. The same thing goes for his gymnastics. So I use these little ninja munchkins to indicate his gymnastics classes. So I want to make sure if there is more than 4, then I just plan that in my budget to pay for the extra class. The next thing I'm bringing out are my trash stickers. I'm so proud of myself that I'm actually almost done with this entire sticker sheet here. I indicate the days that are trash only and the days that are recyclables because I can't really remember what week is what and I don't know which trash to take out to the curb. I'm going to be super excited when my husband is back and I don't have to worry about trash as much. On Mondays, I usually provide some clinical coverage at my job, so I have indicated that with my little girl doctor sticker, but on September 11th through the 13th, I know that I will be actually covering for more than just my usual Monday, so I used a strip of washi to indicate that I'm going to be doing that task over a few days. Not only did I not cut the end of that washi perfectly, but I've also started doing this when I have multiple days of an activity. So I use the washi all the way across and then I use a page flag with the cutout or the bottom kind of facing inward toward the washi to indicate that that is the end of that period of time. So I did that for September 11th through the 13th, and I added my additional doctor stickers for the other days that I am providing that coverage. On September 5th, it is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I know this is a big one for you. I also indicated, I wrote in some of the times for my son's classes and also the fact that that hooray munchkin was indicating that I had the day off, just in case I forgot, which I doubt, but I like to go ahead and label all my stickers just to be a little extra. The very last thing I do in my monthly spreads is indicate whose turn it is to pick the movie for family movie night. So given that I have 2 weeks left where it's just myself and my son, and we haven't really been doing video chats with my husband just because he has been away in a different type of training recently where we haven't been able to talk to him. So I went ahead and wrote down what days were for me, what days my son was picking the movie, and then I was super excited to rotate my husband back in. Next, I turn the page and I set up my habit tracker for the month of September. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the 10 or so habits that I want to track for the month. But prior to doing that, I wanted to fit in all of the important presentations that I have this month. I find that because my job requires several meetings that either I have to run or presentations that I have to do, sometimes they kind of sneak up on me and I learn about them just a few days in advance when I usually do my plan with me's for the week, and then I say, oh, darn it, I forgot that I actually have this big presentation on Thursday. I wish I would have prepped for it a week ago. So I really like this spread where it's a list of the entire month. So I went ahead and wrote down in red events that didn't have to do with my job, and then in green, because I've just chosen to go with green given the washi color that I used in the monthly spread, presentations or major things at work that I have to prep for. So I went ahead and did those major events for home in red, including days that I have off, and the big day is the day that my husband finally graduates from this military school training that he's doing. And then I went in and I wrote in the habits that I'm trying to track for September. I'm glad I went through to set this spread up because as I finished that, I realized that I have a 2-day conference that I didn't put into my schedule earlier. So that is September 7th and 8th. So I looked through this Mombi book to see if there was another full box that I could potentially cut so that I can have it go across those 2 days, but ultimately I decided just to use the same washi, which I really like. It's gold foiled, and I got this and the other washi tape from a sale at Michael's a few weeks ago. So I went ahead and indicated the beginning and the end of that, and that cuts across 2 days, and then I pulled out these star stickers from that Mombi sticker book, and I used it to kind of create these terminals beginning to end for that 2-day conference that I'm attending. I'm going to go ahead and take my black pen now and indicate any work things that are coming up. So again, just the redundancy of some of these major events so that I am not caught off guard, or I'm just giving myself as much time to prepare as possible for some of these work-related tasks that require some preparation for maybe a few days or some weeks in advance. So this is how my monthly spread ended up. I am really happy with my inserts, and I really feel like I'm fully covered and ready for the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it brought you some utility and joy.